So, as you can see, this bad boy has been sitting out in the snow. And I really don't want it to be. So I'm gonna make it. A while back I bought a shelter Logic, one of those portable shelters, but the tarp was all messed up. So I have this idea. I'll probably just use the skeleton or metal framework and then build like sheet metal on top of it. Kind of like that building right there. That way I'll be able to store this and the other bike that's over there in the woods. And it'll be a lot easier to take care of, work on. No snow, no weather. A little bit more warmer. Yeah, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna run in town, get some supplies. We'll get building the sucker. Ciao.
I took her out, it was a Friday night. I woke alone to get the feeling right. We started making out and she took off my pants, but then I turned on the TV, and that's about the time she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 23, and I still more of you my TV shows. What the hell is ADD? My friends say I should act my age. What's my age again? What's my age again? But later on the drive home, I called her mom from a payphone. I said I was the cops and your husband's in jail. The state looks down on sodomy.
Sadly, I realized I deleted some earlier footage by accident, so we're kind of in the midst of it already, but I'll just give you the background story. Right here, as you can see, it's kind of like sand, and there's some two big rocks there. So up to about right here was like a big downslope hole, and I had those two rocks in it, another rock there. So I probably had to do 8 to 9 wheelbarrow loads of just sand, just to kind of help level it out, fill in that little gap, move those rocks over to the very end, have a nice straight line. This thing's 20 feet long, and I didn't want it to go past really too much of the other building, more or less flushed up. So in order to do that, we had to go back a little bit, which meant I have to fill in that corner, but I got all leveled out, got the frame up there. We're just using 1x3 strapping pieces. Pretty cheap too. We got 30 pieces, and only like 95 bucks for 30, which is pretty good. Steel frame, I'm like 50 bucks deep into that. If I can find the earlier clip of when I had to go take that down during the summer, I'll clip that in there. But yeah, then the sheet metal is leftover sheet metal from another project that my dad had there, building this. So free material is awesome. Same with the screws and everything, putting it together. So all in all, I got like less than 200 bucks, and then it's just time involved in finishing it. Probably just finish the roof, maybe this side wall, and then sadly I live 3 hours away and only come up on weekends, which is why I don't really upload too much with the little project. But this will be the home for the new 3-wheelers and all the other projects that I'll be working on during the winter. So yep. Alrighty, well, we didn't get it finished, but we got pretty productively, you know. A few obstacles we had to figure out and overcome. It should be a pretty sweet setup once it's done. The sturdiness of this wall so far is it's pretty great. I was climbing up on the roof there to get some of the screws in, and I was holding up pretty well. With this side open still, it's still a little bit weakish, but let's get this wall built along the back, the side finished, and then for the door, I still have the just a tarp door that came with it, so it'll just have your zippers on it to open it, just to keep, no one ever really comes back here, so I don't have to worry about locking it or anything, just to keep the elements out, you know, if it's raining or snowing. The old beauty's warming up, gotta make it back home. Weekend's done, sun's going down. Haven't really been uploading too much, but hopefully with the I only have 5 more days of work and then I have a 5-week break, so should be getting lots of videos on all sorts of things for you. Hopefully get another storage unit, finish the shed, hopefully work on that girl right there. But yeah, that's the update. I'll probably finish this next weekend. Thanks for watching, guys.